Let's go. Brandon's baseball blog.
Welcome, guys. We're going to be doing this sports interview with my friend Nick, and we have a special guest, which is my friends Randy and Will. They will be joining to ask my friend Nick all the questions about his love for the sports and everything. And here's Nick. And also, I do respect the Dodgers, and I do want to say welcome. And he's actually making his debut, and that is Nick.
Yep. Hey.
So, Nick, you want to tell them how you got into baseball?
Okay, how do I start this? Okay, I became a baseball fan and a Dodger fan from my dad. He is a huge Dodger fan, so that's who I got it from. So, and the one player that got me into it as well was Clayton Kershaw. So,
I understand that.
yeah,
That's a pretty good way. That's a good way.
Yeah.
So, and you say Kershaw and mostly your family got you into baseball. What other sports do you like?
I like basketball, soccer,
What's up, soccer girl?
college football, like college sports. I like a lot of other stuff like UFC, boxing, wrestling. There's a lot that I have.
That's cool. So I wonder this, basically, because I know you're a Dodger fan, and are you a fan of WWE?
Yes, I am.
And who's your favorite wrestler?
I'm just gonna say my all time. I have two, Kane and Undertaker.
Don't worry, the neighbors are hilarious.
Yeah.
But like you were saying, Nick.
Yeah, my all-time favorite wrestlers, I have two, Kane and Undertaker.
Now you're talking going back to the OGs, the WWE.
Yeah,
true. I agree.
Well, when I first watched wrestling, I saw Kane, but he wasn't in his costume yet. He was the manager, I think, and I asked my dad, I was like, who is this guy? And I looked him up, and I just started liking him, and I watched a lot of his videos. And when I found out about The Undertaker, I realized both of them were fought against each other, and they had a really good story that they did. So.
Yeah, the whole story about Kane and Undertaker. So Undertaker was the one that burned Kane, and that's why Kane did that whole burn gimmick with the mask.
Yeah, I understand that. And
I got to see Kane as corporate Kane at WrestleMania 30 in New Orleans.
Okay,
nice.
That's pretty cool. And I want to know this, before Will and Randy ask you some cool questions for this, I want to know if you had to do anything to change either baseball or any kind of sport, if you had to change anything about it and why, what would it be and why? Or to improve the sports?
I guess Randy and I were talking yesterday how basketball needs to follow the script. And the whole script was that the Spurs were supposed to win and the Knicks didn't follow that script.
I understand that. And also, I do want to say this that came in the mail today.
Oh, you son of a nutcracker. You do not.
And this showed up today. This showed up, and the New York Knicks are your NBA champs. But I want to know, Nick, if you had to do anything to, change, the rules, or if you had to do anything to, what's up, Rainbow Friend 356? I want to know, if you had to change anything about, or improve the game of, baseball, football, NBA, or just any sports, what would you do to change it or improve it?
Okay, mine is gonna be NBA because one, everyone needs to like not try so hard to shoot a 3-pointer. Just go to the go shoot a layup or just shoot 2-pointers or try to get a foul. Like don't always try to shoot a 3-pointer every single game. That's just my opinion because every time I see I don't know, the Sacramento Kings, my basketball team, they keep doing that and their defense, they're not even doing teamwork. I'm just saying that not to be a hater. I'm just
we understand.
I'm just saying what I am seeing.
That's pretty cool.
I've been seeing that too.
Big move just happened. The big move just happened. I just got the notification from one of my favorite Yankee analysts and baseball analysts. He's a basketball fan too. And he just reported and retweeted this. It says, report, Jose Alvarado has agreed to move the decision date of his $4.5 million player option for next season from June 22nd to June 26th per Jake Fisher. This allows the Knicks to fully assess the draft on a deeper level when thinking ahead to free agency. Now, that's a pretty, honestly, a good idea to move it so they can see what they can get in the draft. But honestly, what's up, Dan Mandela? I want to know, Randy and Will, if you had any questions for Nick about his love for any sports.
I mean, we talked about sports almost every day, so I'm pretty sure we covered everything.
If you have any questions for Nick, because this is his debut on the page for sports interviews. What up, Serena?
Right in an interview?
Oh, we had a life.
So, Nick, you want to explain? Why you would, if you had to change a rule in baseball?
Baseball, I really don't have anything about baseball. I just...
The ghost rule. That was my main one.
Yeah, that's just stupid, honestly.
Yeah. And I understand that. And I want to know this because I just saw Raw on the TV and everything. It was working. I got to see Raw. And the Street Profits are the new tag team champs.
Yep.
So I want to know your thoughts about that. And we just saw this breaking news. Lyra has officially turned on Bailey.
Yeah, I saw that.
Your thoughts about it. First, I want to hear from Randy and then Nick.
Well, Bailey has turned on Lyra a bunch of times.
True. That's true. So
honestly, it's payback.
I understand that totally. And I want to know, your thoughts, Nick, about this.
To be honest, it was shocking, but it's no one, absolutely no one knew it was gonna happen.
True.
I'm gonna go and interview my phone so they can't really ring it on my.
Yeah, sure. I understand. And I want to know your thoughts, just like Will, your thoughts about how we are now adding Nick to the interviews, and now Nick is making his debut and everything.
The more the merrier. I mean, guys love sports.
It wasn't the talks, but we had to get everything settled just with the whole family stuff that was happening with everything.
Yeah, I mean, that's what guys do. They go to bars, they go to stuff just to watch sports on TVs.
That's true.
That's what we do.
I'm back.
There we go. He had to switch to his phone.
Because it gets annoying when they ring me on my iPhone, so then you'll hear both my phone and both.
I understand, and I want to know this, Nick. Your thoughts, on the Dodgers so far this year?
I don't think he's good Wi-Fi.
I think he. Oh, here we go. I'm adding Nick back. What up, Wood? What up, the other Nick that just joined in the comments? One of my other friends. I think it worked.
No.
Up.
He's gone.
Wait. Yep, and let's get him back on. Let's get him back on. There we go. Yep. It may take a little bit, but yeah. So, there we go. Nick's back.
Yeah, I don't even know what even happened.
It's all right. Don't worry.
Bad Wi-Fi.
Yeah, don't worry.
No, it switched out of it, and I kept hearing you guys talking. I was like, "What is going on?" And I had to get out. So I think
understand.
It switched on me.
Yeah, I understand. What up? And just curious. What up, Kenneth? So, Nick, you were explaining your thoughts about the Dodgers and your thoughts about the Dodgers so far this year.
My opinion with that is I have been watching them and they have been doing really good. And I just found out today it sounds like Ohtani might pitch his last game.
It's his last game. What's that all about?
Because you know, like what Babe Ruth did, he pitched and gave up on that, and just yeah. It sounds like he might do the same thing.
So Ohtani may be giving up pitching.
Yeah, that's what I saw, but I'm not sure if that's true. I hope it's not. I like seeing him doing both, but if that does happen, I won't be mad about it. So
I understand.
And he's actually a one-of-a-kind player that was born to do this, and he's insane with a lot of records he broke.
I understand that totally. Will and Randy, I want to know your thoughts about Shohei, and if you agree with what Nick is saying.
I agree, but yeah, I definitely agree with Shohei and all. But the other thing I don't agree is Dodgers have lost multiple games this week. They lost last night to the Orioles.
12-1.
12-1. That is not good performance there.
That's not.
They lost to a different team with a much higher score. So.
And and that's true, but they have a better record still, so they're fine for now.
I understand that totally. And I do know this, that basically, I know that the Yankees and Dodgers right now are two of the best teams with the best pitching. Both of them are doing really good.
I guess you got 6 best teams right now.
Yeah. The White Sox are surprisingly doing good.
No.
Yep.
Cleveland's doing better. Cleveland's in the first and Central now.
And plus, only by one game, though.
Still, man, you got Yankees, Cleveland, White Sox, and Mariners. You got 4 teams doing well on the American League. You got 3 doing well on the National side. So
that's true.
You got the Atlanta Braves, the Dodgers, and then whoever's in Central for.
And the Brewers, Cardinals, and Cubs.
Cubs lost.
Yeah, they've been doing a little bit like good and bad. And
they're mediocre this year.
Yeah. So,
Illinois.
What up, Jamir? That's one of my other friends that's friends with Hayden. What's up?
I guess even though I live in Illinois, like, you get 2 teams. You either get the Cubs.
True.
You either root for the Cubs
also,
or
you got a
the Cardinals.
You got a GU from the Gremlins from YouTube going to your college anyway, so too as well.
Exactly.
True. And I want to know this basically, Randy and Will, I want to know, do you guys actually know how me and Nick met?
On TikTok Live.
Basically, the story of how I met Nick was I was live for the World Series. I think it was Yankees Dodgers. 2024. Nick comes on my live, and he comes on my live as Nick the Click, and I'm like, oh, I'll just add him on just to have fun. And he starts talking crap towards me and about the Yankees, and he didn't realize it was game 4, and the Yankees, Anthony Volpe hit a grand slam, and I was like, you sure you want to talk crap now? And then I just hear Nick just start saying, God dang it, what the heck? I just hear him, and Nick, you want to say?
Yeah, but who won the World Series? The Dodgers.
Yeah, my team won.
And I respect the Dodgers, though. I do. I have 5 Dodger jerseys.
Why?
Shohei, Freddie, Betts, and Kershaw.
Why Mookie Betts? Dude
Because
sucks.
I like Betts.
Well,
Well, that's not true. He won more championships, so.
Better with the Red Sox.
Still, I think he's
Still
better
Red
with.
Sox.
I think he's a good team, though, a good player. But Nick, you want to say what you remember, basically?
On the World Cup with the Yankees.
The World Series.
Yeah, not Cup. I mean.
Don't worry, it's all right.
Yeah. You want to know what I remembered?
Yes.
I remember I was yelling when the Dodgers won.
True, and I respected the Dodgers. I was like, good in the World Series. It was a good series for the Dodgers, and I remember when Volpe immediately hit that grand slam, Nick was he went silent and just started screaming.
Yeah.
Also, Nick, you and me and Will and Dylan were talking about this live last night on FaceTime. We were talking about this and how I was making trades. Will, you told me to let you know if it actually happened. Basically,
I saw it.
No, last night I officially did this. On MLB the Show 21, I immediately went to the Dodgers and I traded for Chris Taylor, Justin Turner, Clayton Kershaw, Corey Seager, Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, and who else was it? Oh, I think you may know who. Not Shohei, because he was already
He's
injured.
pissed already. Look at him. He's trying not to get angry.
So what does that make you say, Nick? Because the Dodgers offered me those players. Dodger legends and favorites.
One thing is, they should have not done that. And I know it's a game, but
At first they wanted
should have
Judge.
asked your players.
They wanted Judge, but then I
You
was
should
like,
have gave them it.
So I was like,
Who gives
I was
up
like,
Aaron Judge for their baseball team?
so I said this. So
Why not?
I said to them when they tried getting Judge and Cole, I was like, do you guys want Kyle Tucker and Brian Abreu, 2 former Astros? They said, deal.
To the Dodgers?
Yep.
Oh, so that happened in real life too with Kyle Tucker.
Well, no, in the game last night.
No, I know. I'm saying in real game,
yeah.
in real life that happened.
Yeah.
So.
No, the Dodgers the Astros got Brian Abreu from the Dodgers when the Dodgers traded Yordan Alvarez, their top prospect, thinking that he wasn't going to become a star, to the Astros, and he became a star. And then the Astros traded Kyle Tucker to the Cubs, and then he was signed with the Dodgers as a free agent.
Yeah.
But do you play MLB the Show, Nick?
Yes.
And I want to know, your thoughts about, how the Yankees have been this year.
This year I saw some of the games. You guys had some rocky games that
That's true.
I didn't expect. You guys lost against the Athletics, and they're doing all right too.
It's surprising.
It is actually surprising, but why not? It's it's what they wanted. That's what everyone wanted for a long time.
True.
For them to become good again.
And I want to know this, basically. Randy and Will and Nick, your thoughts about the Athletics moving to Las Vegas. And they're almost done building their stadium.
Honestly, that would be great.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Las Vegas, so they
Las Vegas.
Yeah, it's like why
They
not?
probably win a World Series, though.
I mean, the A's haven't even won a World Series.
Since
Raiders,
the 90s.
would be great. Now, Las Vegas just needs to get in a basketball team and a hockey team, and they'll be all set.
The MLB Expansion has come out. And remember what I told you, Will? Nick? That idea where Rob Manfred, before he ends his term as the commissioner,
Wait, what? Wait, he's ending his term?
he's ending his term in like 4 more years or something, I think. But Rob Manfred has announced the expansion to MLB is coming, and their stadium is being built near Mount St. Helens.
Bro, that would never
He announced
happen.
it on the Pat McAfee show.
Why
He's
would
on
they-
it.
They're dead seriously
Even
going to
if that would happen, why would any
They're going to make a
commissioner-
video by the
What
freaking
team
volcano.
wants to be near a?
Dormant volcano that could wake up anytime.
Why would anyone want to go near the nearest one of Washington
Biggest.
State's super volcanoes? Because
Regular Stratico volcano.
okay, but still,
Yeah.
the state has 5.
And Sacramento might get a expansion team.
So,
Oh, that would be interesting, actually.
No, it's actually they're trying to make it happen right now.
the one that Randy and I looked at a month or so ago, they're going to be making one in Nashville, Tennessee, called the Nashville Stars.
And I heard they're thinking about, you know how with the Braves, they're in Atlanta? They're thinking about making a team in either North Carolina or South Carolina and to have them be a rivalry with the Braves.
I heard that too. That'd be a good rival team.
Mm-hmm.
So the Braves don't have to go
But
all the
my
way
only
to.
problem is that changing the rivalries and the whole history.
True.
Man,
That's the only problem.
Yeah.
Keep the same rivalries. You just don't switch it. That's the rivalries that we have.
if they want more
centuries.
rival teams, Rob Mayfield needs to be smart.
True.
I mean,
And, yeah, I agree.
Maryland. Maryland needs a rival team. The Orioles need a rival team.
Mm-hmm. I understand that
What
totally.
is their rival team
They've
is
had over
the
centuries.
Washington. Is the Washington Nationals.
True.
So there's Atlanta Braves need a rival team.
That's true. And usually I think they are big
Rockies.
rivals with the Mets.
The Mariners need a proper rival team.
I thought them and the Astros were big rivals.
No, it's them and the Padres. It makes no sense at all.
True.
Padres are in California. Seattle, the Mariners are in Seattle, Washington. It makes no sense at all because they're a rivalry week. It's
True.
Dodgers versus Angels, San Francisco versus A's, Padres versus Mariners. Makes no sense at all.
That's true. I understand that. They did say they're possibly going to change the rivalries. It means they'll probably move. I've heard from like JP Morozzi, if you know what I'm talking about, he and John Heyman and Jeff Passan, they announced that basically with, the possible expansions, they're saying that the rivals that they heard that they possibly will change is put the Dodgers, Yankees, Phillies, Mets, and the Blue Jays in one division, and then put the Red Sox, Orioles, Tampa, and then Nationals and Phillies in one rival. And I'm like, no, don't separate the Yankee Red Sox.
That'd be good. That would make it good.
Maybe. I don't know. But also, I know we've been talking a lot about sports, about baseball. I want to know this. Nick, are you a football fan and basketball fan?
I'm a lot of them. I like a lot of them.
So, Will and Randy, do you have any questions for Nick? If anything about basketball, football, anything, even hockey?
Man,
If you had a choice of Sacramento to expand the coaching team and get better players, who would it be and why?
Ooh.
Oh, that
That's
is
a good question.
question, yeah. Well, the names that I saw yesterday, we would have gotten if the Kings would have been smart, but nope, they didn't. We could have got, I don't know, Stephen Curry or Klay Thompson or I forgot who else, but the one play that could have been a game changer for us is Luka Doncic, but we had to be dumb on not drafting him, and we drafted Marvin Bagley III, who was a big disappointment of the city and the fans of Sacramento. So that's one thing. So yeah, and if we ever get another good coach, please don't fire them this time, because it gets annoying now when you because the owner, come on, it gets annoying now. Start firing everyone that aren't gonna do good. Give them time, just let them rebuild the whole team. We have Mike Brown, you fired him, and we have that Nuggets coach. That guy won a championship, and now Mike Brown won one. So that's on you, who should have just gave them a chance, but you didn't. So
Yeah, basically, if you didn't notice just now while you were talking, I agree. Freaking bird / one of the dogs just made a loud noise, surprised me and other neighbors just now. But yeah, it was surprising. But I want to know this though. Basically, Will and Randy, what your thoughts about what Nick said?
About how bad the Kings are? They're extremely bad. They're never going to win a championship. So
yeah, thank you, because I don't believe they're ever.
Oh, you ever change teams?
What team do you think he should change?
That's Bane.
The one that won a championship in 53 years.
Maybe we will never know. If somehow we try to say sell the team at the games, yes, do it. Just say sell the team and try to make the owner decide his decision and sell the team, to sell it to a really good ownership that knows what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
I know he works for the Golden State Warriors, but one thing is he didn't own nothing. He didn't own the team, so that's one thing I'm just gonna say. You.
Oh, what is that, Will?
Move the team to Las Vegas.
Or that I would have done. Or one thing they should do.
Yeah.
Move it to LA, because it feels like LA gets the
LA
teams.
already has 2 basketball teams. 3 basketball teams.
Randy,
Yeah,
what
why
was your
not?
thought?
Yeah, dude.
You got the Lakers, the LA Clippers, and the Sun. And what's the third team?
I don't remember, but Randy,
right.
your thoughts about what Nick said.
Warriors. There we go.
I agree.
And Randy, what do you have to say to Will saying he suggested to Nick that he becomes a fan of the New York Knicks?
Or he just needs a different team.
I have not been wagging my team for crap.
Well, firstly, you are bandwagon. You don't support. I mean, you should be a Lakers fan or a Clippers fan.
No.
Oh,
Why be a Kings? Okay.
Well, one, we had some good players back then. No, we got some good players that had good rivalries with the Lakers.
Oh, good players. The entire franchise is trash.
I understand
Well,
that.
2002, they were so close on making it to a championship game, because if we would have made it, we would have probably won something and tried to win another. But no, because the ref decide to bet on the Lakers. You're not supposed to do that, by the way. And he...
Well, back then, now you can't.
Yeah, well, one thing I'm just going to say is everyone was, like, giving him threats. And another thing is, like, he shouldn't have done it in the first place if he knew people were going to hate him for it.
Everybody bets on teams to win.
True. And I want to
people said go kill yourself or like go.
That's insane.
Yeah. Or go go somewhere or something.
Yeah, that. And it's horrible what these people say. And I want to know, like, Will and Randy, your thoughts about what Nick has said about his thoughts about just like in general. And if you three had to do anything to like first I want to know the three of you thoughts of the NBA playoffs and how it was and like if there's anything shocking to you, like from the start of the postseason and the end.
Man, I think the entire NBA this year was great.
Yeah, I thought it was great. I wasn't shocked on anything.
Knicks played well, and then the Spurs came out of nowhere.
True.
I mean, they have not been a good team for years. All of a sudden, they're winning every game, and then Big Two, Mama decided to be a little crybaby. Starts pouting and every time he doesn't get his way.
Wow.
Because he...
No, it's not because of that, because the New York Knicks...
He's like Mahomes.
No. This is why. Because the Knicks pulled a Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 30. It wasn't supposed to be the Knicks who won. It's supposed to be winning the NBA Finals. Did you even see what they did to fucking Elmo for Sesame Street?
No.
Basically, Elmo said he hopes both teams do well and have fun. And they
called him a traitor.
Basically, he said that for the Knicks and 76ers, I heard. But, like, Randy, your thoughts, like, in general about, like, the NBA season and the playoffs from start and beginning. Like, your thoughts.
It was bullshit. The Knicks were supposed to go to the finals. They changed the script. It was supposed to be Cavs and the Spurs rematch, and the Knicks ruined that, like always. They're crybabies.
And Randy, did you see the video I sent you? Where I sent you on my other page that it shows Spurs fans actually attacked this elderly man that was a Knicks fan from the day when he was born in front of his son, and basically really, like, I'm not going to get too into it, but he basically, then these Spurs fans did this. They basically attacked this elderly 94-year-old man that was with his son from New York and was a Knicks fan growing up. And basically, I sent it to you on Instagram. And basically, this fan basically got attacked in front of his son. And he almost didn't make it, but he made it.
Yeah, he probably said something.
No, he actually didn't.
Basically,
they
got attacked in front of his son.
And there's no reason for him.
Didn't make it, but he made it.
And just over sports things like that.
But Randy, your thoughts? Oh, hold on. I'm gonna add Randy to his iPad.
He's in.
No, he's adding him on his iPad. There we go.
Yeah, because my phone's about to die.
I understand. But your thoughts about that?
What in the world are they freaking calling us nonstop?
I don't know,
Bro,
but
what the hell do they want?
But wait. But I want to know, Randy, your thoughts about that Spurs fan attacking that elderly Knicks fan that was just celebrating the win with his son, but also congratulating the Spurs on a good season. They were being good sports, and then these Spurs fans just, like, in my opinion, as sports fan, you don't attack fans.
Well, the Knicks did it first.
I know, and I admit that, and those are not true Knicks fans.
It has nothing to do with being real Knicks fans. real fans have their ups and downs and they cry and be bullshit.
I know, but
Bro, it's
But
sports
they were-
fans. Everybody has
They
their
were being
teams.
poor sports, and they wanted the Knicks to win, so they freaking did something to pull the Knicks to win. Good job, they did. They fucking changed the script. Like every single time they don't go it the way they want it.
but your thoughts about like that elderly man that was attacked by a Spurs fan?
I don't think there's actual proof of it.
I sent you it on Instagram.
Yeah, that could be fake too.
It was actually a news story I saw.
What news story?
I sent it to Randy, but like you, Nick, your thoughts about the playoffs and everything
Which one?
I was just gonna.
from my regular page.
I was just gonna say, I just got
I'll
breaking
just
news
look
right
it up
now.
on the internet.
Trae Young is signing for 4 years and $212 million to the Wizards to stay.
Wow. That's
Spurs
pretty
fan
impressive.
attacked an old man at the celebration of the New York Knicks championship win.
Yeah.
You seem to have the details reversed. Following the Knicks championship victory over the Spurs, it was a pair of Spurs fans who allegedly assaulted a father and son who were cheering for the Knicks.
That's what I was saying, that I saw that, but I got it confused. Okay.
The incident occurred on June 14, 2026, outside a hotel vacant River Walk in San Antonio town. Because why they're getting payback what the Knicks fans did.
I understand, but my opinion as a sports fan, I don't like seeing violence like that.
Maybe go down to downtown New York or Manhattan and say like, "Hey, what the hell is your problem? You attacked Spurs fans."
I know.
Like, what if I say? What if I go to a Knicks fan and say, "Fuck the Knicks"? How would they
I
feel?
understand. Plus, I understand that, and plus, I even called them out in one of my videos too. I called them out, and a lot of people I know say that's not, and it's embarrassing New York fans.
Hey guys, I'm gonna go.
It's not
Okay.
embarrassing to New York
Alright.
fans. It's
See you,
embarrassing. It's embarrassing to New York that they had to change the script and then win a championship from a farce when it wasn't in the script.
I understand.
Exactly. There's a
And-
So it
script
was
for
a
a
farce
reason.
win. It was a farce win. So
I understand. I understand.
So why do you think Cavs fans are pissed? The Cavs players are pissed off because like, oh, we were supposed to be there, not them.
It was supposed to be Cavs versus Spurs. And then Spurs was supposed to win it all.
I understand,
No,
and I
it was
do.
supposed to be the Cavs win it all because the Cavs haven't beat the Spurs in the finals.
No,
I understand.
Cavs were supposed to win next year against Spurs.
And I want to know this, like, because Nick left, I want to know what you guys thought about how Nick did in his debut for this sports interview with him. Because he got to talk a lot about his love for the Dodgers and a little bit of rage bait with him with the MLB the Show thing. And just like in general, like your thoughts about how Nick did in making his debut.
He did amazing.
And I know before we end this, I want to know, like, just like in general, your thoughts about like how this is the first sports interview in a while, just because I've been busy with the whole family situations and everything, and anniversaries and other kinds of stuff. But
Oh yeah.
but like, yeah, and just like in general, your thoughts about this is the first one in a while, and just how the Yankees have been, and how it's surprising the Red Sox are still in last place, though, and about the Mets.
I mean, how much games we have left to the playoffs?
Today is game 77
I mean,
out of
there's
100 out of 162.
There's still much games left.
I know. And your thoughts about the Mets this year?
Suck. Sorry, Max.
Yeah, exactly.
And plus, he
There is no comments about the Mets.
I understand, man.
Joey and Sydney, if you listen to this, the Mets suck. They're gonna suck. And everyone who likes the Mets, my family, y'all chose the wrong team. Yankees rules, Mets rules. Goodbye.
And what's your thought about this? About how Kyle Schwarber had his 5th career 3-home run game, and Harper had the first triple since 2024 for the Phillies, and it's the 11th in Phillies history, and how the Phillies beat the Mets 15-3.
Good job, Phillies. You destroyed the Mets once again.
True. And just like your thoughts about the Mariners, Will.
Wow. Mariners, they're doing good this year.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, Kyle Raleigh can come back out of his slump
and from that injury.
Well, that too. And hopefully break the home run record for the American League, because he was close last year.
He was. He really was.
Hopefully he doesn't get robbed of the MVP award.
True.
He should have gotten the award, not Judge.
I understand.
Because Judge barely hit any home runs last year.
He had 53 home runs.
50-something home runs.
He had 53. Yeah, Judge had 53 home runs.
Kyle Raleigh had 51. He tied with Babe Ruth.
Yeah, and he had...
If he got 3 more home runs, he would have broken the home run record.
True. He finished with 60, Cal did.
I guess 60, 61, yeah. So
yeah, 60.
60 home runs, so he was too short from time of Judge.
I understand that.
He tied with Babe Ruth, that's all that matters, and he did a lot for the Mariners. He broke a lot of history for the Mariners.
Mm-hmm. Plus, I do want to say thanks to Nick, who joined. And guys, go follow Nick. But also, I want to say thank you guys for making this a cool debut for Nick. And just coming on, doing that debate about just everything. But also doing that funny skit.
The debate about the Knicks and Spurs game, it was really supposed to be the Spurs to win it.
I understand that, and I respect your opinion. I understand that.
It's not even an opinion. The sports, understand championship sports are scripted, so it's scripted for the Spurs to win. And kindly, the Knicks do that Brock Lesnar for the whole street.
I know.
If you hear this one, Knicks fans, if you hear this, if your team does not go back to back, I am not wearing Knicks this when they go back to back.
I understand that.
They better beg to their freaking basketball gods that the Knicks will win, which they're not. They're going to go back to another 53-year drought of not winning a championship. How you doing?
I understand that, but first, I want to hear Will, and I respect what you said. And plus, I'm getting more into football and basketball and hockey. But, Will, your thoughts about that Game 4 where they were down 29 points and they came back?
That was the best.
The largest in NBA Finals.
Of all NBA Final games, that was the best one ever.
I agree.
To see a team come back from 30 plus points.
29.
Yeah, 29 plus points, being down for that many points, it's just amazing.
True. And I understand that.
That was a good game.
And plus, I do want to say thank you guys for doing this and making it cool for Nick, making his debut. And this will be here live on Instagram very soon, and it will be live on TikTok and YouTube and everything. Like you always say, guys, subscribe, and we are on the road to...
Oh my God.
And we are on the road to 400 before the All-Star game. We are almost there, guys. Let's get there.
And the All-Star game is July 14th.
And go follow Will and Randy Nation.
I just hit another hit video on TikTok.
Go follow Randy's TikTok. It's another funny video.
Yep. And I'm going to head off, guys, but I'll talk to you guys later. Guys, check this out. Give it a like and subscribe everywhere.